Hey, what's good, everybody? Jeremiah back again with another guitar stories. Today, let's talk about this guy back here. This is my Squier Bass 6. Squier Bass 6. What is it? Looks like a guitar, right? Well, it is, sorta. It's actually a bass, sorta. It's not really either. It's a Bass 6. So what it is a 30-inch scale, so it's a really short scale bass, if you want to call it a bass, or a really extended scale baritone guitar. You guys can argue about that in the comments. Story behind this fella is that I was looking at different baritone options that I could go super low with. Something that I could compete with my 8-string guitar, or just, something to pair with it even, to give some different tones. So I'm looking and looking. I want something relatively affordable, but something still aesthetically pleasing and that sounds good, right? And I've run across this thing. So a Bass 6 is a 6-string short scale bass that is tuned E to E just like a 6-string guitar, but a whole octave down. It's really low. The controls on this particular one, you have on-off switches for each of the 3 single coil pickups. They're Alnico 5s, I believe. Then this is a bass strangle switch, and I think it's supposed to make it more guitar-like, and it cuts out a lot of the bass frequencies. In fact, I think it cuts a little too much of the bass frequencies, so most of the time I leave it off. You got your volume and tone down here, and the other thing is this has got a vibrato. It's got a vibrato on a bass. A 6-string bass at that. So it's kind of a unique instrument. There's some interesting things you can do on this that you probably couldn't do on other guitars. I bought it. I was like, okay, let's do this. Within a week, one of the tuners that had came on it failed. Just catastrophically failed. So I bought these Kluson locking tuners and installed them. They're basically the same kind of tuners that I put on my SG, except for they're the inline style for a Fender. I've been extremely happy with them so far. The guitar is a lot of fun to play, but because of the way it is, the way it's designed, it makes you play a little bit differently. You can't play it like a guitar necessarily. You can, sorta, not really, sorta, not really. Anyway, the story behind this is just basically I wanted something super low to do some low and slow, sludgy doomy, droney stuff. And I think this is gonna do very nicely for what I have planned. Anyway, that's the story behind this guitar. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Guitar Stories. I hope the video finds you happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next video. If you enjoyed the content in this video, please go ahead and give it a like. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future uploads.